You are no longer listening to Spirit Live. I'm Anna Saplala, and this week's episode arrives as the Euros continue to turn every nation on its head. And yet, the tournament's biggest contender has walked into the next round of this tournament without much grit to show for it. Whether this changes in the coming week is entirely in France's hands, but it does recall a domestic dynasty whose unparalleled supremacy would come to influence and develop some of the nation's current world beaters as we know them today. It's a love affair with ambition that so often finds itself at the core of French football, ugly as its fall from grace may be. Before PSG turned Ligue 1's narrative stale, there was one magnificent seven at the helm. They have yet to return there since, but this one's for the kids.
Oye, escucha, que la cosa está chunga. A mí me lo va a decir. A que tú no sabes lo que me pasó el otro día. Mira, cabeza. El otro día coge y viene un colega mío que hacía tiempo que no veía, ¿no? El nota tenía un poquito de ganas de guasa. Entonces le digo, pues vamos a barrio, ¿no? En el barrio mío tú sabes que allí se vende guasa, ¿no? Pues fui al barrio con él, ¿sabes? Y cuando llegué a casa del camello, resulta que tenía allí todo lleno de cajas de tomate, de cajas de pimienta, de cajas de lechuga. Y le digo yo, cabeza, y todo esto es toda una frutería. Dice, no, cabeza, lo que pasa que estoy vendiendo fruta porque le gano más a la lechuga que a la marihuana, tío. Fíjate cómo está la cosa, mijo. Pues yo le dije, pues vamos a ver, ponme un kilo de tomate, ponme un kilo de pimiento, ponme un kilo de lechuga, ponme un kilo de... Para eso no tengo, churra. Pero los pimientos me los llevo.
Dice que a dónde va, que yo no vivo en la capital. Yo velo por mi sitio, que la cofradía me queda muy larga. Si tú me dices que a dónde va, que cuanto más nos vas a apretar, tú vela por el sitio, que la cofradía te queda muy larga. Dime dónde va, 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 dime dónde vamos a parar. Dime dónde va, dime dónde va, dime dónde va, dime dónde va. Dime dónde va, dime dónde vamos a parar. Dime dónde va, 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 dame este pitazo para pillar el material. Dime dónde va, dime dónde va. En la capital, yo velo por mi sitio, que la cofradía me queda muy larga. Si tú me dices que a dónde va, que cuanto más nos vas a apretar, tú vela por el sitio, que la cofradía te queda muy larga. Dime dónde va, 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 dime dónde vamos a parar. Dime dónde va, 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 dime dónde vamos a parar. Dime dónde va, dime dónde va, dame el toquetazo para pillar el material. Dime dónde va, dime dónde va, dime dónde va.
El vehículo y engrarse en un momentito y apaga el motor. Y apaga esta música, por Dios. De los papeles y la documentación.
Kind of love, make a 100 cents. 그대를 만난 건 내 인생에서 가장 큰 행운이 맞는데 난 바본가 봐요. 어쩔 수가 없네요. 계속 그 사람이 떠올라요. 나 며칠 동안 잊으려 해봐도 잘 안 돼요. 어떡하죠? 계속 그대의 얼굴에서 난 그 사람의 얼굴이 보여요. 이러면 안 된다고 다그쳐봐도 그게 잘 안 돼요. 난 어떡하죠? 나 그대의 목소리에서 그 사람의 목소리가 들려요. 이미 내 마음은 그댈 떠나 그 사람을 사랑하나 봐요. 그댈 만나서 같이 있는 시간에도 그곳에 그 사람이 있을까 눈치를 봤죠. 그대와 함께 길을 걸어갈 때에도 그 사람이 볼까 두려웠죠. 이러면 안 되죠. 나 안 되는 거 아는데 그대에게 사랑한단 말이 어색해져요. 그대는 나에게 최선을 다해주는데 지금 난 그럴 수가 없어요. 나 그댈 다시 사랑하려 해봐도 안 돼요. 어떡하죠? 계속 그대의 얼굴에서 난 그 사람의 얼굴이 보여요. 이러면 안 된다고 다그쳐봐도 그게 잘 안 돼요. 난 어떡하죠? 나 그대의 목소리에서 그 사람의 목소리가 들려요. 이미 내 마음은 그댈 떠나 그 사람을 사랑하나 봐요. 나 영원히 그대 곁에서 그댈 지키고 싶었는데 내 마음이 자꾸 그대가 아닌 그 사람을 찾아요. 어떡하죠? 계속 그대의 얼굴에서 난 그 사람의 얼굴이 보여요. 이러면 안 된다고 다그쳐봐도 그게 잘 안 돼요. 난 어떡하죠? 나 그대의 목소리에서 그 사람의 목소리가 들려요. 이미 내 마음은 그댈 떠나 그 사람을 사랑하나 봐요.
Son las 10, una brisa entra por mi ventana, me despierta, has hecho café, bajo por pan para hacer tostadas, ya tengo ganas de plan de hoy, ponernos guapos, ir a pasear un rato con amigos y salir a tomar algo y que no acabe este domingo para luego ir a tu casa a dormir contigo.
maillot de Bordeaux, un maillot qu'il gardera aussi dans ses souvenirs. Et Michel Platini, c'est votre premier titre et je crois que les 10 dernières minutes de cette rencontre ont vraiment été très longues.
Ça fait 2 jours que tout semble lent parce qu'on a eu... Moi j'ai énormément tremblé depuis hier et disons qu'aujourd'hui je suis tout à fait serein. Et même le but de Bernard nous a pas fait trembler plus qu'avant parce que vraiment, je crois que j'ai vraiment eu peur toute la journée.
Christian Lopez, c'était vraiment une soirée de Coupe d'Europe, pourrait-on dire.
Oui, c'est vrai, ce soir nous avions préparé ce match comme un match de Coupe d'Europe parce qu'il nous fallait à tout prix gagner si on voulait être champion de France. Et je crois que ce soir on peut tirer un coup de chapeau à toute l'équipe parce que tous les gars se sont vraiment donnés à fond. Et cette victoire, on la mérite et ce titre aussi.
Cast a backwards glance towards Saint-Étienne's 8 titles in 12 years during the 1960s and 70s, Marseille's 4 consecutive league trophies from 1998 to 1992, or, most recently, the Parisian monopoly that has taken home nearly every title since 2013. In acknowledging each uniquely sustained glory, it's clear to see that French football is no stranger to periods of prolonged dominance. Though as common as these phases of superiority may be, no club has come close to matching Lyon's historic period of success between 2002 and 2008, as the club crafted one of the most unlikely dynasties throughout all of European football history. Guided by no fewer than 4 managers, Lyon had no right to dominate the French league as emphatically as they did. While they are far from the toast of French football today, they're still proudly holding on to a record that may never be broken. They remained untouchable at the summit of Ligue 1, but perhaps more fascinating are the circumstances under which such dominance was conceived.
Des dernières touches, sans doute. Monsieur Brennan n'a pas encore sifflé, Rick Carrière qui a levé les bras. Si, c'est officiel, c'est officiel. Le Football Club de Nantes est champion de France et bien sûr on assiste.
Je suis à Crénal et Georges. Oui, vous êtes champion de France, vous êtes couronné, vous êtes roi de France. Votre sentiment, Reynald?
On est heureux tout simplement. Très 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 heureux. C'est bon
As the curtain fell on the 2001 Ligue 1 campaign, Lyon supporters the nation over sighed with an all too familiar exasperation. Their team had hounded Nantes almost the entire season long, but typically fell short of beating them to the title. The club had prospered in the Coupe de la Ligue, but even that particular prize remained scant consolation. However, they were buoyed by one most obvious silver lining. His name was Sonny Anderson. In his debut season with OL, the ex-Barcelona striker notched 23 league goals, adding another 22 the year after. But again, these all came without the reward of a national title. In the lead-up to his third campaign, Anderson hoped to finally see an alternative ending to their all-too-familiar tale. Thankfully, the 2001-02 season would give them just that. As dawn broke on the final day of another long and arduous season, Lyon's players were blessed to awaken to a scenario in which their fate rested perfectly in their own hands. Sat achingly close in second place, and with Lens ahead by a single point, it was Lens who had traveled to Stade Guerlain to contest the last game of the season. The consequences of each result were clear. Win and be crowned champions, or the title would belong to Lens.
Les deux ont marqué. Je crois qu'il n'est pas le seul. Il y a plein d'entraîneurs qui rêvent de ce dans Pedro, Siberski au second poteau, aussi Colli. Et la reprise de Jacek Bak. Le Polonais l'avait promis. Il allait marquer à l'Olympique Lyonnais. Il allait marquer face à ses anciens coéquipiers à Gerland sous une pluie dantesque. Jacek Bak redonne espoir aux 2100 supporters lensois et change peut-être la physionomie de ce match. Ça devient titanesque, 2-1.
An eruption of relief and ecstasy unbound when a young Sidney Govou gifted his side the lead, before Philippe Foilot doubled their advantage 7 minutes later. Jacek Bak's goal for Lens briefly posed the question, but Pierre Legle's third for Lyon but the result just beyond doubt. There remained little Lens could do to prevent the trophy from slipping from their grasp. No longer would Lyon's traditional white strip evoke sentiments of surrender, for they achieved their first league title, and show it off they would. But before such delights could flow their way, Lyon was quickly given a reason to believe that their bubble was about to burst.
Jacques Santini est donc le nouveau sélectionneur de l'équipe de France. Contrairement aux Bleus, au mondial asiatique, le favori l'a emporté. L'ancien entraîneur de l'Olympique lyonnais succède ainsi à Roger Lemaire. L'épilogue d'un long feuilleton qui marquera l'histoire du football tricolore. Santini, un choix qui ravit Michel Platini, mais qui ne fait pas l'unanimité au sein de la direction technique nationale. Retour sur cette journée riche en émotions avec Antoine Marguet et Xavier Deperthe.
Deemed the ideal candidate for France's ambitious squad, after a notoriously disappointing World Cup defense, Jacques Santini was snapped up and ready to serve his country. Fortunately, his replacement was no cheap imitation. In fact, the studious Paul again not only matched his predecessor's efforts, but built on them in style. The 2002-03 campaign hardly required a dramatic final day for Lyon to secure the league. However, Lyon did require 8 wins and 2 draws from their last 10 games, as a prolonged spot of incredibly suspect form saw them drifting aimlessly as low as 5th with 12 matches to spare. With as many as 5 clubs sitting within just 4 points of their eventual haul, Lyon did not go unchallenged, but their superiority was questioned insufficiently by their rivals, who exposed their own weaknesses with alarming regularity. Over the coming seasons, the league trophy continued to embark upon its tour of the nation, spending months flirting with potential suitors before ending the campaign in Lyon on every occasion. And as the inevitability of another league win seemed to increase with each passing year, so too did the turnover of Lyon's most notable players.
Coup franc de Juninho et but. Et l'ouverture du score pour Lyon, la machine à coup franc relancée de Juninho qui marque son 3e coup franc en 10 jours. Après Eindhoven, après Rennes, non c'est pas Rennes, après Nantes, après Eindhoven, voici Ajaccio, 1-0 pour Lyon.
When Lyon kicked off the 2003-04 season, they did so without the revered Sonny Anderson, who found a new home in Villarreal. Consequently, Lyon were left to search for a new talisman, and they soon found one in the form of French forward Biggie Lindla. To the delight of Lyon's fans, his confidence resulted in completing the campaign as his club's top scorer. His efforts were also bolstered admirably by contributions from Giovanni Elber and Juninho Pernambucano, who typically hit double figures from midfield. It was this kind of collectivism that helped Lyon flourish in the 2003-04 season, as no team scored more or conceded fewer than the Ligue 1's men, and they were not to be caught at the top of Ligue 1. Furthermore, long-term owner Jean-Michel Aulas did nothing to hide the fact that the football club was still very much a business looking to turn a profit. But given the club's ascent from the second division to the very top of their country's pile, few on the inside thought to question his methods. With their trusted scouting network focusing their attention at home and abroad, Lyon recruited wisely, and this particular period of personnel revision was also noted for its promotion of 2 youth players, who graduated from the club's academy and made their debuts in the coming season. These 2 players were Hatem Ben Arfa and Karim Benzema.
Pas se dire on est arrivé parce qu'on a rien prouvé, on a peut-être 30 matchs, 25 matchs en Ligue 1, donc c'est rien. Mais de toujours de se remettre en cause à chaque fois, à chaque fin de match, de se dire voilà, prochain match j'essaierai de faire mieux et à l'entraînement de le défoncer plus que les autres parce que les autres ils ont déjà prouvé, nous on arrive, on n'a rien prouvé, donc à nous de se défoncer quoi.
The campaign that followed played out in familiar fashion. Lyon dominated the league without a truly prolific striker, and scored more while conceding less than their every rival. as it now seemed commonplace for them to do so. But instead of becoming the merry victors of a 3-horse race, it appeared as though Lyon were the only horse racing at all. Such was the club's dominance, with a leisurely attained 12-point gap to show for their efforts. There were no doubts that Le Guen had performed remarkably during his time at Lyon's helm. But for Ola, being the best in France was not enough, and it was this unyielding desire to conquer the continent that led to the installation of Gérard Houllier. Thus, consecutive league title number 5 was the most elementary to date. But it was Houlier's performances in the Champions League by which he would ultimately be judged. Lyon experienced a series of widely varying fortunes, as they failed year after year to translate their domestic dominance into European success for more than a single game at a time. Repeated tussles with Barcelona and Real Madrid made for thrilling and memorable wins on occasion. But sadly, Houllier found that he too was destined to craft his own fate in the very same image.
Ouais, attention à ce ballon, est par Abidal. Allez, faut y aller. Ambrosini, oh, il s'est trouvé. Il s'est trouvé. C'est le but, non, oui. Oh, il s'est trouvé. Il s'est trouvé pour Inzaghi. Après la frappe d'Andrei Shevchenko. Oh, quel coup de poignard. Abidal qui s'est trouvé sur ce coup-là. Abidal qui s'est trouvé. Allez, c'est Inzaghi. Mais oui, mais la frappe de Shevchenko sur les deux poteaux. Et c'est Inzaghi qui pousse après le ballon dans le but. Aïe, 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 aïe.
Effortlessly running away with the league yet again, many believe 2005 could well be the year Lyon made their mark on the Champions League. When France's finest found themselves resolutely defending a 1-1 draw at the San Siro, the rest of Europe saw no reason to disbelieve them. But AC Milan were otherwise inclined to, as goals from Pipo Inzaghi and Andrei Shevchenko sent them careening into the very same hurdle for the 3rd year in a row. In Europe, Lyon's flaws could be viewed all too clearly, even if their fortunes in the league bordered on becoming a foregone conclusion. Never before had the gulf in class been so apparent. Furthermore, Lyon chose not to change tack in their policy on transfers, and seek to hold on to what they had. Still, their progress in Europe's showpiece competition left much to be desired. Drawn alongside Real Madrid, Steaua Bucharest, and Dynamo Kiev, Lyon topped their group with a return of 4 wins and 2 draws from their 6 fixtures. They were awarded a first knockout round date with Serie A runners-up Roma, but a supposedly easier tie proved to be anything but.
Et encore.
Oh là là, le changement d'aile est pas mal non plus.
Ah oui, jusqu'à Mancini.
Ah, il faut pas se livrer là, il faut pas se livrer.
Hier face à Mancini.
Oh, il faut pas se livrer.
Mancini,
il faut pas se livrer.
Et but, c'est magnifique de la part de la S-Rom.
Absolument somptueux.
Mais c'est un coup de poignard pour Lyon.
Un dribble parfait et une frappe de laboratoire. Hein, regardez ça. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh là là. Frappe du pied gauche. Lucarne. Oui, il y a 5 passements de jambes au-dessus du ballon.
In Rome, the two teams played out a predictably cautious 0-0 draw, as Lyon returned home with a clean sheet. Needless to say, this plan would begin with beating Roma, and it soon proved to be one that worked far more succinctly in theory than in practice itself. At 22 minutes, Francesco Totti would give Roma the lead. With it, an away goal that Lyon were now simply beyond replicating. Mancini doubled the lead just shy of halftime, and Lyon's hopes of a historic Champions League were left in ruins. The Lyonnais cursed their idle optimism, and though they knew there would be another chance the following season, Houllier was afforded no such luxury. As promised, the veteran coach was let go.
1, 2, 3.
Avec Sylvain manqué doublé. Le but du Lyonnais de toujours. 7 titres de champion, il est là pour donner la joie à couper. Sidney Govou qui permet à l'Olympique Lyonnais dans la première prolongation de mener 1-0. Une frappe terrible, un coup de fusil dans la cage d'Alonso. Le Paris Saint-Germain est mené 1-0 grâce à Sidney Govou et à un éclair lyonnais qui venait de nulle part.
Beyond the tiresome and seemingly inevitable routine of winning at home while losing abroad, the 2007-08 season was responsible for proposing a contradicting set of clues as to what exactly Lyon's future may hold. On one hand, there was great cause for celebration, as the club continued to write history's 7 titles into their unprecedented run. However, signs that Lyon's era of dominance was ending had become increasingly prevalent. They were bested 7 times in the league, and ultimately won the title by just 4 points. More worryingly, Alain Perrin's first season as Lyon manager would also be his last. Even in securing the club's first league and cup double, he found Europe's peak far too steep a climb to master. More importantly, Ola was unwilling to waste any more time, effort, or investment in helping him re-equip for another attempted ascent. And so came the turn of Claude Puel to take care of the Lyon cause. Despite the change in personnel, Europe remained the priority. Unfortunately, many factors outside of their control had changed, not least the makeup of the league in which they were competing, and the strength of the squad itself. In the impending season, Lyon would not only compete against their familiar domestic opponents, but they would also be forced to combat the dreaded 7-year itch, which would prove to be one contest they couldn't win. Throughout the campaign, Lyon's defense denied any and all suggestions that a changing of the guard was due in Ligue 1. Conceding just 29 goals, it was at the business end of the pitch that Lyon struggled. Hitting 52 goals for the season, the tally was their lowest for 9 years, and the lack of firepower killed their hopes of a high-flying 8th straight title before they could ever leave the ground.
Intervention Marquez. Ça fait mal. Ah, ça fait mal.
Attention,
Ça fait mal. Ça fait très mal.
Attention Thierry Henry,
Ça fait très mal. Bien sûr que ça fait mal.
1-0.
Grosse perte de balle de jambes de Makoun. Énorme et un appel de balle plein axe de Thierry Henry. Lui n'a pas manqué son duel.
C'est le premier but ici au Nou Camp. Il est marqué par Thierry Henry.
After such time in shared company, it was not entirely inconceivable to imagine a burgeoning generation of football-enamored children scattered across school playgrounds, for whom the very prospect of seeing Lyon without the Ligue 1 trophy was far too alien to even comprehend. After all, it was all they'd ever known. Yet that was the dim reality the club faced in the summer of 2009, as they were forced to watch on helplessly as the Ligue 1 trophy was carried off by Bordeaux. Moreover, it would come to know that particular scenario intimately in the years that followed. Lyon's eventual fall from grace perhaps seeks to comment on the importance of taking sufficient pride from your victories, and highlights the pitfalls of taking them for granted while aiming too high. Had Ola treasured Lyon's dominance of France more clearly, his team may well have retained their position as the toast of their nation. But in the same breath, it must be acknowledged that without Olas's immense ambitions, sizable wealth, and obvious aptitude for his presidency, Lyon would still be in France's second division, with not a single honor to present, let alone the finest championship streak that their country has ever witnessed.
Defensive organisation, very important for this Lyon team tonight, for all that they are. Turnaround in results has been incredible in the last few months. They have conceded a lot of goals throughout the season. Awkward one, it's a free header. Lucas Perry, the Lyon goalkeeper, was caught underneath that cross, and Ousmane Dembele is on hand to nod it in and put PSG ahead. I misjudged the flight of that ball. Lyon's Brazilian goalkeeper, it left completely alone to connect with the ball in from the left. A horrible goal for Lyon to concede. Nuno Mendes with the cross, Dembele with the goal, and it's 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain.
As of this year, Olympique Lyonnais have so nearly reeled from a dramatic and near-fatal collapse, having climbed out of relegation to finish 10th and runners-up to PSG in the Coupe de France. It may be over a decade since their last league title, but the club have repeatedly collected runners-up medals in subsequent seasons, while cracking into the Champions League semis as recently as the 2019-20 season. Though the landscape of Ligue 1 has mutated in such a way since their last championship win, it seems almost inevitable that Lyon will never replicate their famous streak. Then again, all streaks begin with just one. We all know what happened the first time they won just one.
Jaco, il sait que c'est gagné, il vient de serrer la main à Kuperli, tranquillement, sereinement.
Et nouveau coup de sifflet, ce sera sans doute le dernier de Monsieur Vessière pour cette faute sur Corridon. La faute de Pierre Lègle.
Il va prendre le ballon.
C'est fini, dit Sonny Anderson. Il va prendre le ballon.
Il va prendre le ballon. Il va prendre le ballon.
C'est fini pour la première fois dans son histoire. L'Olympique Lyonnais est champion de France.
Get up and dance, man.
Yo, pull up, break down the back door. Kunami, I hit a combo. This a trap, this ain't no chateau. Don't talk if you're trying to beef like taco. Keep the Crocs locked on the feet. 22 years ain't hit my peak, yeah. Go ahead, son, make fun of me. Beat too loud, you got to speak up.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Bringing that sound from the underground. Lose control, shout out Missy. All y'all toxic, just like Britney. Get out the way, get up, left lane, right lane, switch up. Now shut up and understand. You don't gotta talk,
nah, you just gotta dance.
I don't wanna talk, I just wanna dance. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna dance. I just wanna rock, I don't need a plan. I don't wanna, I just wanna.
I'm so fly like an X-Wing, stay mad pump with the next thing, yo. I show speed, yes I'm messy. I don't do coke, I do Pepsi.
name's not Johnny, so don't test me. We DIY, yeah, we Etsy. Don't wanna talk, I wanna dance. Before I hit the flow, let me change my pants.
Do my dance, do my dance.
Oh, do it.
Got moves like I'm Jackie Chan. This my jam, this my jam. Came to bust down, yeah, that's the plan.
I like my Sprite with ice.
Yo, what?
Ice Spice, looking nice. Now shut up and understand. You don't gotta talk,
nah, you just gotta dance.
I don't wanna talk, I just wanna dance. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna dance. I just wanna rock, I don't need a plan. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna dance. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna dance. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna dance. I just wanna rock, I don't need a plan. I don't wanna.
Man, shut that shit off. Let's get back to the real stuff.
Hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting better cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna listen to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Vroom, 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 vroom in a big pink truck. February 10th and I'm gonna pull up. Hey, Staples Center, what the fuck is up? Yeah, I'm parked outside watching all the girls strut. Got the custom on, hit the worst dress list. Yeah, you better not slide, not slip, not trip. Cause I poured a load of gasoline on the carpet. Lit a cigarette, took a drag, then I just flicked it. Place went boom, 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 clap. And I just laughed when the bodies went splat. Yeah, I knew I'd end up with my hands behind my back. In a police car, blue and red sirens all flash, 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 flash. Lights and cameras everywhere. Now I'm on the news with the DUI stare. Who cares? Just put me on the platform, turn the microphone on. There's no one I wanna thank out there. Yeah. Hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting better cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna listen to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. On the flip side, I could talk real nice. Maybe if you give me that prize, you might see a tear from my eye. Might change my whole damn life. I maybe thank God on stage. Yeah, I swear it'd be so nice. No, I never misbehave, and I do my speech on time. Maybe something just like, hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting better cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna listen to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers.
j'ai bien peur que tu résistes.
L'atterrissage sur la terre. Ce que je peux répondre, c'est que tu as été fait. Un après-midi avec beaucoup d'amour. aller me poser la question.
Listen
Il était pas du tout gâteux, plutôt le genre hyperactif, autoritaire et tout. Mais à un moment donné, il s'est mis à me faire chier, tu peux pas savoir. Globalement, il m'a toujours fait chier, hein, mais là c'est devenu autre chose, il m'a fait chier d'une autre façon. Avant, on me demandait jamais mon avis, ou alors comme ça, pour me dire qu'il me l'avait demandé. Il me demandait de faire les choses, et puis moi je les faisais. Et puis à un moment donné, il s'est mis à me demander mon avis, tu vois. Ce que je pensais de ci, comment je trouvais ça, ce que je ferais à sa place, etc. Puis des fois, il me demandait mon avis sur ces histoires de cul avec ses caissières, ses secrétaires. Je détestais ça, je trouvais ça dégueulasse. Lui, il continuait comme si j'étais devenu son pote, ça me rendait dingue. Ça me rendait dingue. Puis à un moment donné, j'ai compris ce qui se passait, tu vois. C'était plus mon père que j'avais en face de moi. C'est comme si j'avais un môme, qu'il était devenu mon fils, que j'étais responsable de lui, que c'était moi le père, tu vois. En fait, c'est ça, tu vois. On fait pas gaffe, et puis un jour on se réveille, et puis les choses ont changé de place. Passe-moi du feu. Passe-moi du feu. Ce qui est emmerdant dans ce genre de truc, c'est que tu peux rien y faire, hein. Tu peux gueuler, filer des coups de pompe dans les murs, ça sert à rien. Rien du tout. En fait, ça veut juste te dire que le temps a passé, que ton père a pris un coup de Dieu et que t'as cessé d'être immortel. Tu crois en Dieu, toi? Non. Bah normalement, c'est vers ce moment-là qu'on commence à y croire quand on n'y croyait pas.
As he walks, no, make that hurdles, through the electrifying French film, The Beat That My Heart Skipped, Romain Duris brings to mind another dirty, sexy guy who once vaulted through the movies with barely restrained frenzy. After all, he is playing the character once inhabited by Harvey Keitel and James Toback's fingers. Like that film, The Beat That My Heart Skipped is the story of a would-be concert pianist that hinges on the struggle between the two sides of the male animal. Keitel's Jimmy is given to wearing a black leather jacket and a white silk scarf, and plays Bach in his apartment on a baby grand piano. The rest of the time, he's a crude hustler of women and a reluctant fixer for his monstrous father. But Jacques Audiard's remake improves on the original significantly, investing it with aesthetic grandeur and emotional depth. Jimmy is now Thomas. As in the original film, music soothes, but it doesn't fully tame him. As a master of indirection, Audiard's film opens with a quiet, uneasy scene that makes sense only in retrospect. Two men sit in a small, claustrophobic room, cigarette smoke curling through the soft light. One of the men is talking about his father, while the other just listens, impassive as a stone. The angry words pouring from the talker soon mellow as he reveals that his father, who once drove him crazy, had been reduced by illness, flipping the parent-child dynamic. I nursed him like a baby, he says. The listener, whom we will shortly come to know as Thomas, barely stirs, even when asked, "Do you believe in God?" After that quiet, meditative prologue about fathers and sons, the film cuts to Thomas and two others, who soon enter a derelict building under the cover of night. There, he and the other men release bags filled with squealing rats. The rats are part of the arsenal of weapons that the three use to force poor people from valuable properties. In the stark place where terrified immigrants scramble for their belongings, we are a long way from tenderness, and from discussions of faith and fealty. Thomas takes in the chaos with seeming disinterest, more like a bystander to a crime than its perpetrator.
Tu as jamais pensé, toi, peut-être?
À quoi?
À ça, ce que je te dis, t'as jamais senti qu'il y avait un truc entre nous?
Non.
Bon, alors c'est moi, c'est dans ma tête, j'invente.
Ouais.
C'est pas possible, putain. Quand on se voit, on n'arrive pas à se dire 3 mots, on n'arrive pas à se regarder, à se toucher. On est comme des mômes. Tu trouves ça normal, toi, franchement? J'exagère? Sans déconner, j'exagère ou quoi?
T'es con.
J'exagère pas, tu le sais très bien, non? Bon, on fait quoi là?
Je sais pas.
Part psychological thriller, part love story. The Beat That My Heart Skipped is also about what it takes to escape our own prisons. The film uses its pulpy milieu as a way to sneak in a meditation on what makes us human, including the ties that choke. One of the outrageous delights of Fingers is its far-fetched plot, which is a shotgun marriage between a seedy crime fiction and the story of a classical musician, topped off by some 1970s sleaze. Odial keeps Tobac's improbable premise, but fills it out with scenes of Thomas struggling to perfect the Bach toccata he plans to play for an audition. Cinematographer Stéphane Fontaine beautifully mixes gaudy color with noir shadows, as Odial's lens keeps close tabs on Thomas. There are even moments when it looks as if the camera is about to jump on the character's shoulder or burrow into his ear. Getting inside Thomas' head turns out to be key because, as it happens, The Beat That My Heart Skipped is also an existential mystery.
Again. Again.
Ta gueule.
Again.
Tu me fais chier, t'entends? Chier!
Cái chỗ này rất là...
Non, je comprends rien à ce que tu fais. Ça sert à rien ce qu'on fait. J'en ai marre, j'en ai plein de cul.
Làm sao anh dám nói với tôi như vậy? Anh tưởng rằng anh là ai? Anh tưởng anh tới đây hàng ngày anh có thể nói chuyện được với tôi như vậy hả? Tôi là một nghệ sĩ và tôi phải được tôn trọng, anh nghe không? Anh không thể nào nói chuyện với tôi như vậy được. Tôi không thể nào tôi nghe anh nói chuyện tôi với anh như vậy được. Anh nghe không? Em bây giờ anh ngồi xuống, anh tấp lại đi. Allegro 91.
In time, this restless man, whose spidery fingers and jangling legs constantly tap out separate rhythms, will find harmony. He will embark on an affair with a married woman and take lessons with a concert pianist. Relationships that will pull him out of his prison, just maybe deliver him. Along the way, there will be violence, some ugly enough to make your heart skip, and sex that might do the same. Mostly, though, there will be beautiful images, strong emotions, and the joy found watching a movie aimed straight at the heart and head. Summertime is meant to be the season of the adult moviegoer's discontent, but The Beat That My Heart Skipped is more than just a well-timed gift. It's essential viewing.
Good, hein? Very good, non? Quoi, non? Oh, putain. Tu commences à me plaire, toi. Montre-moi, vas-y. Montre-moi. Parce que t'es si balèze, vas-y, montre-moi.
Adagio tu rubato.
Moi, je joue comme ça. Moi, je joue comme ça. Non, faut pas exagérer.
Anh nghe chỗ này.
Les gâteaux. J'ai compris. Oui, bien sûr, j'ai compris. Attends, j'ai compris, oui, bien sûr. Robinet. C'est ça.
Verre.
Non, raté. Tasse. C'est ça? Allumette. Ça, c'est quoi? Non, ça? Casserole.
Casserole.
Ah, mauvais. Casserole.
Casserole.
Ça.
Fallait pas me laisser là. J'avais pas pied, j'avais pas déjà dans mon bassin et toute la vie devant moi. Fallait pas me laisser. Qui va là? Là aujourd'hui, qui es-tu, hein? Qui es-tu? Je me souviens et je me souviens encore de tous les parfums, de tous les accords dans mon jardin avec mes trésors. Est-ce que c'est loin? Non, je voyais pas encore. Très très bien entre nous. Oh, elle est pleine, la fontaine. Entre nous, oh, elle est pleine, la vilaine. Entre nous, oh, elle est là, elle nous gêne. Entre nous, c'est tout flou. Et c'est tout. Qui va là? Là aujourd'hui, qui es-tu, qui es-tu? C'est souvent, oui, c'est souvent qu'il revient, un petit enfant avec du chagrin. Il aime bouer, il aimerait bien l'attraper, savait pas nager. Fallait pas me laisser là. J'avais pas un pied, j'avais pas déjà. Dans mon bassin, je te vois, tu t'en vas. Fallait pas me laisser. Non, fallait pas. Entre nous, elle est pleine, la fontaine. Entre nous, elle est pleine, la vilaine. Entre nous, elle est là, elle nous gêne. Entre nous, c'est tout flou, et c'est tout.
Je confesse qu'il me faut du temps, de tendresse, je n'en attendais pas tant.
La détresse te va comme un gant. Je te laisse pour un long moment.
Rien dans ce monde ne me retient. Bonne journée, adieu triste amour. Pense à moi un peu moins chaque jour, chaque jour. Adieu triste amour. Adieu triste amour.
Ma jeunesse ne fout pas le camp.
Dans l'ivresse, tout est mieux qu'avant.
Chaque seconde me revient.
Bonne journée, adieu triste amour. N'oublie pas que c'était mon bonjour. Loin des remparts de la prison.
Adieu triste amour.
Regardez l'arbre, n'y voit qu'un tronc.
Un tronçon d'âme moribond
Adieu triste amour.
m'appelle au cœur à la
Raison. Adieu triste amour. Adieu triste amour. Adieu triste amour.